giving a BMX rider an Aston Martin. I don't know if that's a great idea.
I fight the days and nights in city lights, white girls and purple sprites. Mirrors say they ain't your friend, I hate the fact you always right. You really got my back, I'm master with the time. And with these making goods up in my face to check the paperwork I'm signing.
Waiting for Malia to do her job and let us in. No, we just got to Pruvit headquarters out here in Louisville and waiting on Malia. What's up guys, just got out here to Louisville, Kentucky to visit Pruvit HQ. We're gonna meet up with Brian Underwood, the CEO of Pruvit, and the rest of the team. And I heard something about trying some new flavors of the Unleashed. So we're gonna go see what we're gonna get into and see how the testing goes and then see what our numbers actually bump up to and how quick that happens. So let's go check them out.
I need a moment, I'll still take it to the sea. Malibu around the rich, but Cape's the place I wanna be. Lots can happen, I'm just saying, drop these raps and keep on praying. People asking what's the deal, independence, keep it real. I ain't signing over checks, keeping notes to feed my back. I ain't giving up my rights, I'm just racing around the track. I ain't weekly dropping shit, enjoy my music as in rain. I've been uploading the cloud, I let it pour when I sick drain. I let the levy down slowly, I spit the truth for my brody. I keep it real for my homies, my music keep me on lonely. But what's a friend in the end? I never learned to grow dependent or conform to these trends. I'm on. And just to clarify.
Alright, so we just tested a bunch of different flavors, new flavors potentially, of the Pruvit Unleashed. And there were some winners, and of course there was some not so much of a winner, and some interesting flavors. I don't know really how they go about making them, but there were some that were great and some that we could see where they're going and some that we tested the numbers, and I believe my baseline before was 2.0. 30 minutes later, it jumped up to 6.0. So that's a 4.0 millimolar jump. So it's pretty interesting. And then Brian had his, I forget his numbers off the top of my head, but really interesting. And we're looking at different, kinds of therapeutic reasons for these things and performance, all that good stuff. So just cool, straight into taste testing. And now we're gonna go finish chatting with Brian and the team, and then head back to the hotel, and then possibly get some food because it's what? It's almost 5 now. We still haven't eaten yet today. Just a nut butter pack and a bunch of ketones, and I'd like to get some food. So we'll go check that out and see what we get into.
I could speak my knowledge for like 4 years and burn the game with my 3rd degree. Math's got itself checking out, so now a house to you looks like a room to me. Hey, you can try to rise, wanna race with the God, I get you the wheels. Driving percentage made Lord of the Rings. My shooters like Island, but Elf with the steel. That's just what I feel. Ain't too many can out-talk to me. They like what I made. They started to buy the sold out demand. I carry beats like what the fuck you do. Need a ride the way they lifting you. I'm not impressed, I need to keep it real. Fuck your corporate meetings, I don't need the deal. I speak real shit and nothing else. Made it right here and did it by myself. Need at least $1 million, nothing short. Spitting Ronald Reagan for the fiends to snort. Coldest with the lyrics, no indicators. We don't care where you are pitching, everybody trying to be on. They see you moving, wanna grab in a row. All you gotta do is drop it when the product is dope. Never seen it, always asking. I don't get it. What you doing? Why you lying? Why you talking? Where you going? I ain't stopping. I ain't average. You don't love me. You don't know me.
Day 2, Pruvit headquarters. We just got a workout in with BU and Rob and Brian. And good way to start the day. We got some work done before that. We were about an hour and a half off schedule. BU took the morning to hang out with the kids, bring them to camp. So it was good family time. And Brian and I got some work done. So it's all good. Good day. And now we're heading out to the office to see what today brings. Maybe go drive more of BU's cars like this one and have some fun and talk about some future content ideas with a bike and some ramps and some Lambos and all sorts of good times. So it's we'll just see what comes and have some fun and learn some things and talk some business and just enjoy the journey. Is that right?
How tall are you, Josh?
I think 5'9".
Allegedly.
Yep, something like
Stay
that.
right here, face this way.
Against the wall, or?
You're good. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
5'8.5". Oh damn, I shrunk.
Alright, step up, put your heels on the back pallets, yep.
Measuring your weight. Do not grab the handles or move. Weight measurement.
About right?
completed.
Yep. It's gone up over the last few years and then I started lifting.
Electrodes.
Look good, yep. Put your thumb on
Grab the
that.
handles.
Yep. And Josh, straighten your arms.
Lift your thumbs
A little bit. Well, my left one's past broken injury, so it's not gonna straighten out.
Come on, Josh, straighten your.
That is straight.
Alright, no talking. It's remarkably accurate, but more importantly, it gives you a baseline. So if you measure about the same time, under the same conditions, let's say every 2-4 weeks, you're relatively, because it measures extracellular water and then ultimately your body fat and your skeletal muscle mass. So we want muscle mass to go up, we want body fat to go down. It'll give you a guesstimate of your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, so your survival calories. Yeah. So you're good. 17% body fat, that's pretty good.
Is that good?
I mean, depends what your goals are, but I mean, you're in good shape, but probably for your age, it's gonna be pretty good. So if you lost 6 pounds, right, based on 5'7.5", 30-year-old males, and again, this is a baseline base for you, right? So next time when you visit, let's just say 3 weeks from now, we'll fill this, everything, it'll save this, and it'll fill out, but you can like see where most of your weight is, like most of your fat's in your trunk, which is most people, right? Everybody wants to know, they know where they want to go, but what does your GPS say? What's your current location? Most people don't know what the current location is, and it's a little tedious if you track your macros for a week or two, but eventually you know what 5 ounces of chicken looks like, eventually, once you've weighed it. And body composition isn't realized in hours, certainly, or even days. It's weeks and months, right? Because of water. Look at how much water, your body, you have tons of water, total body water, 102 pounds. So for every gram of glycogen you have, there's 2 to 3 grams of water. Well, the first 24 hours of our reboot, we're depleting muscle glycogen. So you're depleting water. That's why people lose 4 or 5 pounds their first week on keto, because they're eliminating all the carbs from their body. That's great psychologically, but it's what happens over the course of 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And like you just said, I've been tracking it for 2 years, now I don't. Now I'm able to stay the same because you figured it out. So, so you go lose 5 pounds of fat, which is that, and it's well distributed on your body because you're not a fat guy, you would look completely different.
All you gotta do is just start destroying my legs. That's where it all is.
Well, that's the other thing is, look, remember, like, one of the easiest ways, we talked about this morning, the easiest way to lose fat, keep muscle. Well, work big muscle bellies, legs, lats, chest. I mean, curls for the girls and all that stuff's great, but when I saw you guys squat this morning, the fact that you're full range, like you squat. Most people don't squat even though they do squats. Well, that's a compound movement where you're working a lot of big muscles. Guess what? That's the easiest way to lose fat. Go develop all your big muscles.
See, I would hate me if I wasn't me. You rappers sound like I left it in. Sunny day, I mean you all my sons. The world's mine still, but I'ma let it spin. Damn. For back when hip-hop was more than shit talk. For some average kids who cop a wristwatch that scream G-Shock and act like hard workers cause it's 3 o'clock and they stay awake. Mediocre songs as they slave away. We ain't impressing, know who's here to stay. I know you hear my words and get depressed, but hey, everybody ain't me. They felt the truth when they seen who spoke. Slow rise, I know my path. We go back like a Jordan post. I made it here and know I'm never leaving. X is at her, but we never even. New thing got me all distracted. What's
Your cells aren't just suffering all the time, that it's easier to do things because your body isn't suffering, your brain's not suffering. That's what we're all about mindset with all the content I want to do. Like people are like, oh, can you talk? I'm like, I want to challenge people because that's what it took for me. And even with my private clients, I'm like, hey, we're gonna start with what are you trying to accomplish and why? It's not I want to lose 20 pounds. Let's dig deeper. And 9 times out of 10, it's because they don't want to feel embarrassed or they want more confidence or not be in pain. It's like we're not gonna talk about food. We're not talking about exercise, supplements, any of that. We're gonna talk about why you want to do this. Shia LaBeouf had a good interview on. It was, I think, Ellen, when he was talking about how he got arrested and did all these things, wore a bag over his face that said "I'm not famous" and did a whole bunch of stuff, got arrested for spitting on a cop. And he was talking about how all these people came in that were talking shit on the internet. And so he set up the studios, this art project, had all these weapons on the table and people could write notes, whatever. And he's people came in and they're really human, they're really nice. But on the internet, everyone just wants to leave a mark. So these people that have troubled childhoods that become famous actors and musicians are trying to escape something. And people on the internet leaving comments, they just want to leave a mark. And maybe they do it one way or another, but doing it out of more positivity creates more positivity in the world.
Right.
It's really interesting.
Never seen it, always asking. don't get it. What you doing? Why you lying? Why you talking? Where you going? I ain't stopping. I ain't average. You don't love me. You don't know me. You don't feel me. You don't get it. No relations. Legendary. I ain't waiting. Never seen her. Always asking. I don't get it. What you doing? Why you lying? Why you talking? Where you going? I ain't stopping. I ain't average.
First time on a private jet. First time driving a McLaren. We're gonna go check it out. Headed off to Vegas.